Lydia has come from nothing and entered a family of 3. She is gifted, articulate, new. She's dressed in child's clothing and does childish things. She learns to walk by putting one hand on the edge of a table. Many tables can be found around the house. A fantastic table.
It stands on 5 legs.
A docile table.
It would not move.
A solid table.
It holds a child.
A writing table.
Better known as desk.
A hot table.
Nothing ever stays on that table.
An ambivalent table.
Sometimes used as chair.
A pirate table.
With one wooden leg.
An orphan table.
With mismatched chairs.
And a white table.
On which we draw.
This room is the mirror room. Yes, that is you, Lydia.
Look at her. She has no thoughts. None at all. But she has desire. What will she do with this desire? What will become of her once she's learned to walk and talk? What sort of person will she be?
I say, let's ask her. Lydia, who will you become?
Lydia presses her head against the mirror as if she's looking out of it. She is very still.
Lydia? What are you thinking?
She steams up the glass with little puffs of breath. With one fat finger, she draws a perfect circle. Lydia is in the brothers' room. A red guitar hangs on the wall.
Moo. Cow. Say cow. Cow. Moo.
The brother rarely leaves the room. Sometimes Lydia's afraid of him, but other times she isn't.
1, 2, 3. Mother and father and you are 3.
One summer afternoon, the brother leaves the house and takes Lydia out for a walk. They walk and walk. James puts his hand around her shoulders and pulls her closer to him. He knows they're about to walk past the tractors.
Tractors stood and watched us.
The tractors stare intently.
We averted our gazes.
Grass moves.
We looked away from the tractors.
Father takes James and Lydia to the zoo. But it's on this day when the last monkey dies. Visitors are still gathering at the empty cage looking in. Several toy monkeys are on display. Father says they're too expensive.
Monkey. Monkey. Can you say monkey, Lydia?
Lydia. We need to tell you something.
Sweetie, look at us.
You know James was very sick. Don't you? We've talked about it before. We've also talked about how sometimes when people are very sick, they need to go away.
James had to go.
He's gone, Lydia.
Lydia draws an empty triangle on the table, fills it with slow, deliberate strokes.
It's time to sleep.
She finds a toy monkey in her bed. Father George comes to visit. He tells her about God. What he says is this:
Who made this? Who made this? And this? Who made this? Who made this? And this? Who made this?
Lydia thinks he made this. And Mother and Father and Lydia and James and the monkeys and the tractors. Without Father George, there would be nothing to draw or talk about.
No. Father George is a priest, sweetheart. He tells us what God is doing and what he wants from us. But he is not God.
Lydia finds it hard to believe Father George is not God. When he points and asks, "Is this the train?" And the train overflows with popcorn. And the people run away from the train screaming, "Run, run. There is no room for us anymore. We got to go." And James is there looking sad, resigned. He doesn't say anything. Everyone else has left, but he doesn't move. His eyes don't move. His lips don't move, and then his arms move just a little. They seem to slide off. Yes, they're sliding off. They're the colour of bad banana peels. They're rotten. They slip away from him. The right arm falls first, then the left one. But he really is okay now. From time to time a solitary corn pops, but there's no one left to see it.
Wake up!
No one.
There. You've had your first nightmare. A nightmare is a very bad dream, a dream you want to get out of. I have them too. Your father has them. Even Father George has them. There's nothing to be afraid or ashamed of. Quite the contrary, it's a sign, a good sign, that you're starting to understand more and more about the world. I say we celebrate. I'll make you a cup of cocoa. You can drink it in bed.
The mother buys blue paint. She paints Lydia's room. Above the bed there is a picture of a rabbit. It has always been there, although Lydia had never noticed it before. But she really likes it. She really, really likes it. In fact, it's her favourite picture in the whole world. And so, the mother carefully paints round the rabbit. Lydia meets her grandmother, Joan. She's come to town especially for her. First they go to the beach.
Ah, children. Wet in the water, dry on land.
Then they have a birthday party.
Happy birthday, Lydia! I am the birthday cake. And like the Christmas tree, you can have me once a year. This is a great age to be. You are not confused by anything. There are no misunderstandings in your life. My candles are hot. I am excited for you. Blow and make a wish.
When the party is over, the three of them take Grandmother Joan back to the train station. Lydia asks how old she is.
I am 79 years old, dear.
Thank you. That'll do, Joan.
And Joan is never seen again. Father George has taken her too. It's now time for Lydia to go to school. Lydia becomes more and more aware of me, so I become quieter and quieter.
No, that's not how you do it. 8 doesn't equal 3 plus 3. You don't add the shapes of the numbers. You add the numbers, Lydia. Pay attention.
Where's your homework? What was it you had to do?
Here, in Roman numerals, 10. You write down 10 as X. First of all, it's a letter. It doesn't even look like a number. But it is a number. Because we're treating it like a number. So 10 is V plus V. No. It has nothing to do with the shapes. Oh. Go to bed, Lydia.
That's not how it's spelled. Here, let me show you. You can't just write down what words sound like to you, because it's not how we write them. Writing is one thing, speaking is another. Look, every word has 2 shapes. Its sound shape and its written shape. You need to pay attention to spelling when they're in their written shape, all right?
All right.
All right, Lydia?
Lydia has learned many things. She's learned about numbers and letters and mountains and rivers and battles in 1661, and she knows what's inside a frog or a rabbit. But now she's in her room. There's nobody else in there. She closes her eyes and instantly falls asleep. Good night, Lydia. The crowd applauds. Lizzie the elephant stands up on her back legs. Lydia remembers something she'd read about circus animals during the First World War. Many of the horses were sent to the front, and menagerie animals gradually took over their jobs. Elephants were used to plough fields and move heavy things. These elephants were very smart and sociable. It is why they were able to learn so quickly. Lydia now wonders which of the two jobs they enjoyed the most, and whether she'll ever have to make that kind of choice. Lizzie unfurls her trunk and falls back on her legs. The crowd is bored.
Lydia, do you know that boy? I think he's waving at you.
Meet me by the monkeys.
Lydia? Where are you?
Their lips touch among the strong odour of animals.
Lydia!
Mother peels the rabbit poster off the wall, revealing a perfect white rectangle underneath. Three of them visit the brother's grave. They find a snowman on top of it. The head is picked up by Lydia. The body is picked up by Mother. The bottom is picked up by Father. And so, the snowman is moved to a different location.
She works hard for her drawings, which aren't very good. She puts them up on the walls and joins them together with tape so she can make one big drawing that goes across the room.
Is it a whale?
Each day, another piece of paper is added.
Or a comet?
And another.
A bee?
And another.
A bicycle?
And another. Until we can't tell what the drawings are anymore. She gets so upset when we stop guessing correctly that she refuses to talk to us for the rest of the day.
A giraffe?
How could I tell her that all this hard work is put into the worst job possible? I can't, because I love her. But I should, because I love her.
A trampoline?
His relentless guessing encourages her. I don't think she needs me anymore.
It is her 18th birthday. Lydia goes to the beach alone. The sight is depressing. Boats are constantly flipping upside down. No one ever reaches their destination. Lydia stays here for a little while.
Attention, please. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a fine selection of meat and groceries for our customers. High quality only. Just look at lamb chop and jambon.
We sit in the cold.
Seducing customers.
Mostly women.
You have to feed their families.
We've never met our families.
Nor they us.
Such is the way of me.
Just very quiet.
Attention, please. Thank you for visiting our new shopping centre. We hope you are enjoying our services. Attention, please. Ladies and gentlemen, we are offering Lydia a job. Lydia, how about ladies' underwear?
For a sumptuous yet casual evening wear, we introduce you to this nylon and net creation. Here, take a small sample and rub it against your cheek. Yes, yes, you are safe here. Everything is all right. This habitat has been especially created by and for women, catering for their wants and needs.
Excuse me? I'm here to buy my mother some lingerie, but instead I've found you. You are very pretty. I am rather handsome myself. Will you go out with me tonight?
All right, Lydia. See how it goes. But do not forget the promise you have made to World of Wear.
Run. Run. We must get away. It makes me happy. You. That I'm out with you. It's very cold. Your eyes look funny. Has anybody told you that? You have big, funny eyes. Perfectly circular eyes. Eyes that could have been painted over. They're very still. Like Orphan Annie. There used to be a cartoon of a little girl. She had no eyeballs, but some manufacturers felt uncomfortable with that, and so they painted little pupils in for their dolls. Am I talking too much, Lydia? I don't know. Is this how people talk? Is this what people talk about? I can never tell, Lydia. My mind is jumping around. I can't hold on to anything. The thing that makes the climber climb and the diver dive, I have it. But I don't go anywhere. I don't talk to people. It's always so painful. I'm a good boy, Lydia. I swear I am. I'm all good inside. Be patient with me. And you're not just pretty, you're smart too, and you're kind. And it's not always like this. There are other times when there's nothing to think about. My thoughts are very quiet. My mind collapses into itself like an old mattress. Stop looking at me, Lydia. I'm scared. You're scaring me. I'm scared all the time. And it's exhausting. I'm sick. The truth is, I'm very sick. Boy, oh boy, how I wish I wasn't sick. I love you.
We are very glad for you, Lydia. We believe our employees should live happy, fulfilling lives.
Let's be together all the time.
That isn't possible. Nothing like this has ever happened in World of Ware.
Run. Run, Lydia. We must run again.
Where are you going? Attention, please.
Let's go to the sea, Lydia. Let's go to the sea and think about all the good things that can happen.
Attention, please.
Run. Run, Lydia. We must run away. We must get away. There's no question. This could really happen for you and me. Oh, if you'd only let me, Lydia. I could build a boat, a bear, a boar, a whole barrel of blossoms and bees and so on. Or live off fish. Or write home daily. Your little body will cast a long shadow over the waters. Swimming children will find shelter in it from the sun. Shelter from the all-knowing, all-seeing, all-powerful sun. Lydia, will you marry me in spite of these violent seagulls?
Attention, please. Reporting a missing person. Reporting a missing person by the name of Lydia. Attention, please. Attention, please. If you see this woman, please return her to World of Ware. Attention, please.
All one has to do is observe an old couple on vacation. How adamant he is on deciding where to go next, even though her toes have started bleeding. Or the way her gaze is slightly off kilter when she holds his hand to understand the real reason behind why the dead never come back to us. Dolly, listen to this. To win back the dead, you must first know what sort of activities please them, what kind of things they like, and then find a way to make them happen. You should also carefully identify what sort of activities irritate them and why, so as to avoid them. You know I'm going to die before you, dear. I'm really adamant about coming back, oh yes. And you're my only hope, Dolly. That isn't much of a hope, but I'm willing to take it. What do you say? Let's see. What sort of activities please me?
Please you?
Yes, activities. Things I like to do.
Where are we?
I used to like dancing. Did I? I can't remember.
Oh.
I must have. Who doesn't like dancing?
Poppy.
I can't for the love of me think of something that I truly enjoyed doing in my youth.
Poppy, I think there's a girl here. I can smell her.
Right. Yes, it's Lydia. Lydia, come here for a minute. Do you like dancing? Do you dance?
What is she doing?
She's thinking. Oh, it's all right, darling. You don't have to have an answer to that.
You used to paint my nails. Won't you paint my nails again, Poppy?
What do you want your nails painted for? You're blind.
I still like it.
Lydia, could you bring us a little bottle of nail polish, please? Thank you.
Are you going to paint them?
Yes. I don't know, Dolly. I can't find anything I would come back from the dead for. I can only remember you. You with your stupid yellow ribbons flapping around your face. Always crying about something, always getting hurt when you were on my watch. You could have died so many times. But here we are, and here you are, and here is the nail polish. To win back the dead, you must first know what sort of activities please them, what kind of things they like, and then find a way to make them happen. You should also carefully identify what sort of activities irritate them and why. Well. What if the thing that I like the most and the thing that annoys me the most are the one and the same? Thank you, Lydia, darling. Dolly, what are you doing? Dolly, let her go. Dolly.
No.
You need to let go of her arm now.
I want to see her face. See who she is. How old are you?
Stop it.
Where is your family?
Let go of her.
Are you tall?
Lydia, I'm so sorry.
Come closer.
Dolly! What's gone into you?
I've never liked it. I've never liked our game, Poppy. You always do this. I'm always the one to wear the blindfold. And then you leave, all of you. You run away to Charlie's to listen to his records. You laugh at how I still must be looking for you, and of course I am still looking for you. And I'm very scared to take the blindfold off. I don't want to lose. And I'll lose anyway. When I catch one of you, I never guess who it is. I caught this girl, Poppy. But I don't think she should be playing. I could have hurt her. You're a good girl, Lydia. Me and Poppy think you should go home.
Yes, maybe you should go home, Lydia. To take the evening off. We'll make something up. Go! I thought you were having fun. You never said anything. Why didn't you say anything? All right, here we go. Left hand first.
Lydia is back in her old room. She searches for the rabbit poster, but it's no longer in here. Her bed is there. She climbs into it. The walls close in. The scenery changes. Now all of a sudden, the sea. She approaches it. She's very careful. There's no one else on the beach, not a single soul. She's not afraid. No, she's very confident. She looks at the horizon. There's something there. Yes, something is there emerging. And soon enough she finds out what it is. Yes, she feels a warm longing in her body, like dropping from high up on a roller coaster. It reminds her of something, it's something important. Just as she starts remembering, the water recedes. She thinks, this is how I should have felt back then when I had the chance. I should have let it happen. There wasn't any reason to be scared, and even if there was, I could have handled it, because it was a right thing, and it was a good thing. But now it's gone, it's too late. The longing leaves her body as she wakes up doused in a cold sweat. Lydia goes downstairs to make a cup of cocoa. On the couch she finds the father, dreaming.
I, too, am dreaming.
His house is sinking into the ocean.
Not sure what it means.
The house rebuilds itself.
Ah, all's well that ends well.
Lydia presses her head against the kitchen window. With one short sweep, she draws a perfect circle.